like I didn't know that work, real work, corporate America work was so freaking draining. And my name is Sierra. For those who are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button just to stay up to date with my latest uploads. As you can see by the title, my life is literally falling apart. I just feel like I just don't know what to do. Like, my life just feels way too hectic for me right now. Now, this video is not meant to be like a pity party or anything like that. My channel is a place for knowledge and inspiration, so I do want to share things that I'm going through and how I'm working through them. I feel like when we're younger, we're such in a rush to, like, go get a job, be grown, all this other stuff. But, like, work takes up a lot of your time. Like, you literally spend 40 hours of your week at work. And I work from home half the week, so I thought that would, like, make it a little better. But, like, when I just think about it in a bigger picture, like, that's a lot of time I dedicate to somebody else's works, like somebody else's business. And I don't hate my job, but I just feel like it just takes too much of me. Now, I know that they say, like, being an adult is hard and all this other stuff, but who really, like, gave us some good advice? Like, I feel like only thing I was really taught is do something you like or do something that make money. But, like, that's not everything, Money doesn't equate happiness, period. And then what you do may not make you enough money to live, So I was talking to my therapist about this, and she told me, like, I had to find balance. Balance is bland as hell. Like, what does she mean by that? Like, balance, like, when you think of balance, I'm thinking like somebody walking like on a balancing beam, like I just think of a scale when you say balance. So I am a person who's a visual learner. So after she said this, I'm kind of just like, okay. So I went on Google and I typed in life plate or something, or life balance. Anywho, I got this chart, so I'm going to put this chart here. On the chart, it has spirituality, romance, work, play, exercise, and friends. I did like a little chart for myself and kind of like did little percentages for it. And pretty much my graph consisted of all work and exercise. That's literally like the only thing I do. I feel like I can improve on those other portions of my life. I can improve on spirituality. I can improve on romance and adventure. Like, I do live with my boyfriend, so my therapist did tell us prior to moving in, like, make sure you guys keep up to date nights and just do fun stuff. I could pay more attention to, like, fun stuff and playing. And then, of course, like, to my friends. I do feel like in college, as much as I hated it, my life felt so much more balanced then. Like, we have so much structure in college and we don't even realize it. We think we're free, but it's literally so much structure and it's not realistic to how life is going to be afterwards. So think about it. In college, you go to class and you can work if you want to work, and you're probably not working 40 hours. I worked 40 hours, but they were two part-time jobs. So I worked 20 at this job and 20 at this job. And it was never like consecutive time. It was broken up into 4 hours. So it wasn't overwhelming. And like, I didn't know that work, real work, corporate America work was so freaking draining. And I'm in recruiting. That's something I actually wanted to do. But it is so draining staring at a computer screen all day. And it's just like, you work from 9 to 5, and then when you come home, like, I feel like there's nothing left of me when I come home. So that's why today I sat down and I looked at this little plate of life, and I got to put some balance in it. I've actually put in the effort to talk to my friends more. I do know when I get like high stress, I kind of just like distance myself from everybody. I distance myself from my family. I distance myself from my friends. I distance myself from my relationship. and it just causes unnecessary tension around everything, because people may think like I have an issue with them, but really I'm just like completely overwhelmed and I just need a break. But I don't necessarily think that's what I actually need to back away. I feel like I need to actually pull in closer to my loved ones and my friends, because they're there to support me, they're there to give me inspiration, to have grace, all that good stuff. So I think friends is a very important section of my pie that I need to adjust and just add a little more and do better. Spirituality, I would say that I'm pretty spiritual, like, but I do know when my life gets hectic, I kind of put like God just kind of like back here, like, you know, when you see somebody in passing you really don't want to talk to, it's just like, hey and bye. I feel like that's kind of like where I've been, and to me, my relationship with God is the most important thing, period, because I ain't putting nobody over my salvation, period. Like, I mean, nobody worth it. So I got to make sure I stay focused there, but also make sure that I'm still having time for everything else.
I just feel like sometimes God lets our life kind of like get in this tornado mode, like
just to bring us back in, you know. And I always do, because once I know, like I know, and I really didn't even think about like, dang, my life's so hectic. Why? Like, I would be praying, but it wasn't like I was genuinely spending time with him. And then it kind of hit me, like my grandma was like, you been to church or something like that? And I'm like, I realized I hadn't been to church since I moved to this new apartment, just because my church that I was going to is like a little far. So these past couple weeks, I've been going to church, and I just feel like so much better. I've been putting in effort to actually reading my Bible and actually spending time with God. And I feel like he's kind of showing me things and helping me get back balanced on the path to where I need to be. Romance and adventure. I think I already said before, like, it's important to make sure you have those date nights and stuff like that. I feel like I live with my boyfriend, and it's kind of like we become, like, it's kind of easy to become comfortable and stop like dating your partner. So I feel like that's something you should really focus on as well if you're in a relationship, and just adding more adventurous things. Play, I would say play. I guess that's just like fun stuff, like my YouTube. Like, I really enjoy doing my YouTube stuff, but it's like I kind of like, I really only do it like on the weekend or early in the morning, and I feel like I need to add more time in my life to do this, because it's fun to me. And like, I get off work at 5 o'clock, like, and I go to bed like 10, 11. So between 5 and 10, like, that's what, 5 hours? I think it's 5 hours. So that's 5 hours. I can at least dedicate an hour of my time to my YouTube. So I need to start doing that. Really just dedicate time to doing like stuff for your purpose, stuff that you find fun, stuff that gives you like fulfillment and joy. I think I'm just missing exercise, and then, like I said in the beginning, that's all I was really focusing on. But I felt like, to wrap this up, I felt like I just felt depressed because I was literally only focusing on working out and going to work. And the only reason I was working out was because I got fat. Like, well, I'm not gonna say fat. I'm not gonna say that because people don't like that. But I gained weight. So I feel like working out became more of a chore than actually something that made me happy and feeling good. So I've adjusted my mindset with working out as well. So now when I go to the gym, I don't just, let me get on this treadmill. I actually like look up workouts and just kind of keeping myself motivated to do that, and not just making it like a strenuous task and making it be mandatory, something that I have to do. And just in a nutshell, I feel like those principles, the spirituality, romance, work, play, exercise, and friends, are important to my life. I feel like that literally sums up, that plate sums up me. That's what's important to me. Everybody's plate may look different, but I do encourage you to really map out everything. Map out what's important to you. Map out your time. Map out what you're giving all your time and energy to, and just reevaluate it. I feel like once you get focused on getting that balance, I feel like life will start to come back into order. I am going to link a description to the plate of life thing that I posted, just to give people an idea of how to gauge it or where to start. You can add things on there that are important to you. Personally, I just think this is something that I didn't learn growing up, and I don't think a lot of people in my family have it either, because I feel like I kind of live like the same life to what they live. And I'm not saying that everybody in my family is unhappy, but I do know it's like a lot of like stress and anxiety, and I think that comes from not having the proper balance in your life. I feel like I think about it as in like having a bad diet, like what you're putting in. You're putting in all your time and energy into one thing when you should be putting it into multiple things. So don't let work literally drain the life out of you. Like, I literally see why people become entrepreneurs and working for themselves, just because it gives them that opportunity to, you know, kind of combine things and add a little bit more balance and give more time to themselves if they're working on something they're passionate about and it's their job, and they're not like feeling like they're giving their time to a company. I feel like those kind of people have a little bit more balance. But at this point, I'm just rambling. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with a friend. I want us to get balance. I want us to, you know, just be happy individuals. Let's take away that stress, take away that anxiety, and just live this fulfilling life that we're supposed to have on this earth. But that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.